Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Christopher, Andrew the Believer, user. Good morning, everybody. Oscar Urbano, good morning. How are you? We got the cheering crab on the board this morning. It is the cheering crab, and Shelly Stringer brings it home, baby. Shelly, good morning. It is Wednesday in the market, and this is the last day, hopefully, with the patches. Let's go, my baby. Shelly Stringer, there she is. Rachel, Marcus, thank you. Stevie B, yeah, baby. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. To all you amazing viewers, amazing traders. Good morning. Yes. So yesterday morning, I warned you all, didn't I? Yes, Goo-Goos and Gagas. Who do you think took this short to the downside? Yes, it is Eulina. Let's go, babies. There it is, whammo, to the downside. That was trade number one yesterday. And trade number two was this glorious long to the upside for a $1.50 per share move. We took out over $3 per share out of the market yesterday. 2 trades, 2 winners, was done. Yep. Remember, we don't care, my beautiful traders, what happens the rest of the day. All right? The professionals, moi, we are in this area right here, and then we are done. That's where the violence is. Hammer! Rachel K. Braden. Hello, Mike K. Braden. How are you? Thank you, Mike V. That's it. Hammer those things. Hammer them. Good morning, everybody. Brian, good morning to you. Desiree, hello. Manny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. John McGarvey. Yavi, hello. Good morning. Remember, tap, tap, tap. We got to get to 200,000 taps. Hope you all are doing well. All that we ask that you do throughout the live is tap the screen, share the live, and repost it. Thank you, Ms. Stringer. And donate if and when you can. Are we ready to get to work? We had an amazing VIP live training last night where we traded the market and we broke it down as we were making those trades. So right now, Miss Market is in a neutral bullish state this morning. We are neutral, we are bullish, and we are in position to the upside on good old Miss Market, okay? Remember, folks, the SPY runs the show. All we do is do what she tells us to do. We're not trying to go against her. We're not trying to predict what she's telling us, what she's going to do. We just do what she tells us to do, all right? So we are in a bullish state, neutral. We got some resistance now coming up to the upside, traders. 690 is your first stop, and 691. So this area right here is pretty much a resistance as you come into this box. We got to get over 691 with a retest for a move up to 694. On SPY to the upside today, this is where your golden trades will be, okay, in that channel. Not trading into resistance here or here. You're just not going to go anywhere, okay? Now, back to the downside, traders. We know we have to get under 684.53. We got to be in this channel to the downside. And then we'll have room down to 680. We don't want to short anywhere in here. Nothing in this box here. Because this is just going to be too much support. You're going to lose trades in there, okay? So we want to stay away from here. Let me make this a little bigger for you. We're staying away from that box, and we're staying away from that box. So what I want you to do this morning is I want you to take the top level and the bottom level price here and the top and the bottom price there and mark those down. That is where you are going to stay away from, everybody, okay, on Miss Market. We're going to head over to the Qs now. Them Qs, yes. So currently, right now, we are in a narrow state on the Qs, all right? We are in still a narrow state. We're in position 2 this morning, my beautiful traders, to the upside. So your staying in position are in line, which is good. Doesn't mean we're going to go up, but at least they're in a line this morning for you here on them Qs. Now, as we pull this back to our execution time frame, remember the white lines are our major support and resistance levels, my traders, okay? Now, to the upside here, we got room right up to 614.50. You got a nice little channel here to trade in on the Qs. 614.50. And then ultimately 618 to the upside. Now to the downside. Remember, we want to stay away from that support, that support, that support, and that support. Right here. This box we are staying away from. We must get under 604. Watch your hold number here. And then you have room down to 599.50. That'll be your first stop, and then 593 will be your second stop on the Qs. Just Divine, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're going to head over to Google. Who was green yesterday in the markets? Who had a green day in the markets? Just put me in the chat. Yes. Who was green? Let's give you a shout out for all our green traders. Yes, it is. Look at all those VIPers. Yes, it is. Congratulations again, VIP. I'm proud of you all in there. Great job, everybody. Remember when you first joined, you struggled a lot, and now you're having green months. Who would have thunk it? Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the upside currently here on Google. Got to watch this Google 5-minute 200. That is in the way, that is for sure. And we're just going up the board here to our higher time frames, my traders, okay? As we pull this back on the Googaroonie, we are neutral. First stop here on Google will be 313. 313, your pivot here is 312.68. So this area right here is major resistance to the upside as we start coming into this box. From 313 to 312.68, we have a resistance. Let's get back over 313 to the upside here and retest that hold number. And then we have room up to 324.50. Good job, Hot. Fit Wakely. Yes. Good to see you, Flora. Good to see you. Kevin Mahan. Yuli. Yes. Now to the downside, my traders, under 310.45. You got room down to 308 and 306 this morning on a Google. We're going to head over to Netflix. We got 3 more crabs on the board. Suzette, thank you for the money gun. Adorable Sue Felicia Yulina. Thank you so much. Powder, Just Divine, and Rachel T. Thank you for those donations. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mike V. Love you, brother. All right, right now here on Netflix, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Netflix. Still looking for Netflix to eventually make its run to the upside. Not ready yet. Right there, we got the 1 hour 200. That's like a brick wall up there, so be careful, my traders. Right now, in this bullish neutral state, we're already in position 2. And you got room up to $82. All right, $82 will be your first stop here on Netflix. As always, traders, watch your hold numbers as you're going up the board up to $82. These are resistance levels as well. All right, so you have to know that. Back under $76.91 here on Netflix, we got room down to $75. This will be a double bottom area right here at $75, and this will be major support for you on Netflix. Rachel T. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Rachel. Appreciate that so very much. Let's head over to Coin. All right, right now on coin, we are neutral. Starting to get a little wide here to the upside, so I'm going to stay away from this to the upside today. That is for sure. We're already in position two. What we got here, folks, it's called the novice gap. So be careful. 1, 2, and 3. These three is what we call the novice gap. So you got to be careful. Do not look to take this long to the upside this morning on coin. So we're looking for major resistance, and we got our first 2 levels of resistance right up there. We're going to show you that as we pull this back to the execution time frame here. So we know we're neutral. We're starting to get a little wide, and right here, 175. Bam! There is our major resistance. I am going to mark this out right here. As we come into this level, I will be looking for some shorts here at 175 on coin. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. But until we get to that level right now, we have a 166. This level right here will be our 50% level. You stay above that, I mean, you could look for some longs. I wouldn't today because you're already getting that wider state. But under 166, you're coming back through. But really watch this 175 area up here. It's going to be a good support level, okay? Rachel T, supply, major supply up here. Nvidia, let's go. All right, right now on Nvidia, the state is neutral. We are in position 2 on Nvidia with a neutral state, my beautiful traders. As we start to mark out these white lines, remember, our VIP education community is open. If you want to learn how to trade, if you're sick and tired of losing, if you're sick and tired of getting into a trade and it immediately goes against you all the time, then the VIP is for you. We're going to stop all that for you, all right? We're going to teach you how to trade like a pro. You will start having green months. When you enter trades, they will start going in the direction they intend to go in, and you will be a much happier trader. That's over here at thevostrtrading.com. You can click the LINK in the bio. That'll also get you into the VIP. But right now on Nvidia, we are neutral position 2. We got room up to 196 here on Nvidia. That's going to be your first level of a resistance. 196 and then $200 to the upside here on Nvidia. We know we have to get under 192.34, but you got to get under the whole number. Once you're under the 192, you don't have much room to short into 191. So let's get under 191 with a retest. You want to be in this channel right here, traders, and then you'll have room down to 188 this morning. Thank you, Striker Paulo, with the cheering crab. We got one more cheering crab. Carl Little says, Vosh, your levels are so accurate. Thank you so much. 21 years of doing this, you know, finally they are. IWM, they weren't so accurate a couple years ago, that's for sure. But you got to go through it. Remember, traders, what you're going through now as a new trader, we've all been through, okay? Us experienced traders, we went through what you're going through. It's nothing new to us. We went through it all. So don't feel like you're alone. And that's what's good about our VIP education community is you have a bunch of traders in there who are seasoned. You have brand new traders in there. And you have traders in there who are just starting and struggling as well, okay? And we are there to support you. Right now on IWM, we are in a narrow state here on IWM. We are in position 2 to the upside. We got room up to 267. That'll be your first stop. And then 269 to the upside. We know under the whip zone here of 260, 281, we have room down to 262. But we don't want to trade in this little channel. Just not enough room. So let's get under 262. Let's get under that whole number, beauties. And then we have room down to 258 this morning on IWM. Oracle. Boom, boom, boom. All right, on Oracle, we are in a neutral state this morning here on the beautiful Oracle. Just watch your 200 here, my traders, okay? We're starting to point up. Going to be a little choppy here on Oracle until we can flatten this 200 out. Now, in order to flatten the 200 out, we got to come back this way, All right, so keep that in mind. You're neutral. You're in position 2 to the upside. So what are we doing now, traders? We are looking for major resistance, and we got it right here. 15-minute 200, 152 is like a brick wall. All right, that is like a brick wall to the upside, so we do not want to trade into that 15-minute 200. As we pull this back this morning on Oracle, you got room up to 152. Major resistance right here. 152. As we are approaching 152, you should be looking this way, not this way, all right? What you have to do on Oracle is you got to get yourself above 152. You got to retest 152, and then you have room up to 164.50 this morning on Oracle. Back under the whip zone, he is under 145. You have room down to 138.50, and then 135 whole number. Luke Miola, thank you for the comment. Hardin Academy, thank you for the comment. We appreciate all your support in here. Tracy, yes, Target, let's do it. All right, right now on Target, we are in a narrow state on Target. We are in position 1 to the upside here on Target. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate all your comments and your supports. That helps the algo tremendously, and we appreciate you, Luke. Thank you, my brother. All right, on Target right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1. We got room up to 119 this morning on Target. 119 will be your first stop of resistance. Now, under 114.68, under the whip zone, we have room down to 111 this morning on Target. Hello, Jerry Godwin. Hello, my friend. How are you? Silver. No, we're going to do NQ here in a second, my brother. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside on silver. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got here this morning on the silver. All right, silver and gold. Coming up, NQ's coming up, my beauties. Don't you worry. All right, right now on silver, we are in position 2 in a narrow state. You have room up to $83 here on SLV. What I need you to be careful about up here, you're still narrow. So you still have room for another leg to the upside here. $83, okay? First stop, and then $86.33. But around $83, I want you to start thinking about coming back this way, okay? Don't chase this to the upside. You will be coming back here on silver. Right now, your 50% retracement level, as we put this in, will be right around 80.50. 80.50 will be your 50% retracement level, right back down to that pivot. As we come back down, if you stay above 80.50, I have no problems, my beautiful traders, with you taking a long to the upside. But under 80.50, I need you to look for some shorts, okay? And we're going to do some NQ coming up here in 1 second. Oh, yeah. Bump, bump. All right, let's see. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, my beauties. All right, are we ready? We are going to do the blooming ribbons. The blooming ribbons are on the board. Let's go, my beautiful. All right, here we go. NQ. Who is that? Zed! Boom! Zed Method. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Zen. All right, let's do NQ, my beauties. Boop, 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 boop. All right, NQ, here we go. Starting to get a little wide on NQ here. Starting to get a little wide. So I would suggest we do not look that way on NQ, okay? Mark that down. Watch that move to the upside. You're already wide, okay? Under 25, 065.75. We got room down, my beautiful traders, down to 24, 932.50 and 24, 868. Those will be your first two stops, okay? Back over 25, 153.25. You do have room up to 25, 216, but be careful of your states, okay? I don't want you getting jammed up, taking longs in a wide state to the upside. Thank you, Stunner, for the follow. Shelly! Mr. Dave! Yes, it is! Shelly Stringer! Mr. Dave, thank you. Much love to you. I appreciate that. Jay Gilbert with the popular. We are in it to win it today. We are at 73,000. Michelle! Mabel! Yo! Boom! Thank you so much. Michelle, thank you. Shelly, Mr. Dave, Zen Method, thank you. Thank you, Bill Boyle. I appreciate it. Cava. Let's head over to Cava, if I can get my hands right. All right, right now on Cava, we are in a neutral bearish state on Cava this morning. Well, let's get rid of all of these. Bam, bam. We are in position 3 to the upside in this neutral bearish state, pretty much set up like AMD yesterday. Be careful. What do we have to look for? We have to look for some major resistance, okay? Major resistance. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, my beauties, right there. Bam! You see that sucker? Mark that baby out. And as we come back down the board, bam! All right, let's pull it back now. Now, Cava, we are bearish neutral. We are bullish position 3. I suggest we do not look to go long here into $78. What I need you to do, my beautiful traders, is this is major resistance up here. $78. As you start coming into this box, you are looking to go boop, 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 back down, all right? But you also need to know your 50% retracement level. That'll be $73. $73 on Cava. Don't take this to the moon. You're going to have a bad rejection. Suzette! Suzette! Boom! With the Rosa! Thank you, Suzette. I love you, Suzette. I appreciate you, Tay. Thank you so much, everybody. We are here to help you. We don't want to see you lose. We want to see you win. Let's go. Once again, the VIP is open. This is where I'm going to teach you to win. Right now, I get it. Everyone's skeptical. I win in an education before Voss, but we are different. I will promise you that, and we are going to fix your trading. I promise you that. TheVosTrading.com or click the LINK in the bio. Stop struggling. Time goes by fast. Let's fix it now so you can enjoy it. All right, what do we got here? Look at this. Christopher Zen Method, Sierra. Thank you, guys. Much love, much love, much love. How did we like that VIP trading last night, huh? Was that a doozy or what? Yes. All right, we are narrow on AMD. We are in position 1. You have room up to 225. 225 this morning on AMD, my traders. 225, all right, to the upside. Under 212.30, we know watch 212 whole number. Then you have room down to 204. Now, as you come down into 204, 203, this is major demand area where you're looking to go back that way, okay? So mark those down. You're welcome, Carl Little. Yes, it is, Tracy. Thank you so much, everybody. K. Braden Sierra, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Oh, we're going to head over to Tesla. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Become part of the community. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. All right, Tesla, we are neutral position 1 to the upside here on Tesla. Neutral in position 1. Yes, it's already posted, KK. Was recorded and reposted in the VIP already. All right, Tesla neutral position 1. We got room up to 423. 423 on Tesla to the upside. Above 423, you got room up to 436 on Miss Tesla this morning. Now, back under the whip zone of 405.65, you got a little channel here. Stay away from. We don't want to trade into 403.82. Let's get under that, retest it, and then we have room down to $400. Major support here coming down around $400. Your next stop will be $394 on Tesla. You're welcome, Travis. Good to see you, Travis. Apple for the vids clipper. Clipping vids over there. All right, Apple, we are narrow. Yes. We are narrow, and we are in position 1 to the downside this morning, my beautiful traders, on Apple. All right, Applelicious. Narrow position 1. You got room down to 268.50. That'll be your first stop. 268.50 and 264. Those are your two support levels. Back over 274.54, my beauties. We got room up to 275 first stop, and then 279 on Apple this morning. If you want to know what's on watch, you got to be in that VIP. We post it in the VIP chat every morning. As we head over to Miss Market, yes, Miss Market is the queen. She runs the show, Miss Market. Do not try to go against her. We just go with her, okay? We're going to do Miss Market here in 1 second. We're going to put some roses on the board, my beauties. We are going to put some beautiful roses on the board. All right, we are neutral, position 2. You got room up to 691. This is your first level of resistance on the SPY, 691, okay? Mark that down. Above that, with a retest, you have room up to 694 on Miss Market. But currently, right now, under 689.97, you got room down to 689 level, 689. What I need you to be careful as well, traders, coming back down, this is major support, okay? So we got resistance and support above us. We're going to be a little choppy today on Miss Market, especially in that neutral state, all right? Meta! Yes, the VIP, just the link is in the BIO. All right, we are in a narrow state on Miss Meta. Yes, it is. Narrow position 1 to the upside. Oh, don't you hate when that granddaddy is just lurking there? Oh, no. We got 2 of them. Oh, boy. Meta ain't going to the moon. Here we go on Meta. Right there. Look at that thing. 2 major 200s. That, my friends, is major resistance. Right there. We do not want to trade into that box. You have room up to it. You got about a $3 move up to it, but once you get up here, you got to think about exiting. All right? You got to think about exiting. If you get over this 644.35 and you retest it, this is now support, major support going back down, you'll have room up to 658 to the upside. But on Miss Meta, under 637.50, we got room back down to 627.50 on Meta. Make sure we're tapping over there on the tubes. Free trial, Christy? No, my sweetheart. It's only $49.99 a month. I mean, that's your free trial right there. So no free trials. No, we keep it cheap so the average person can learn how to trade and be great. Mario and Olga! appreciate you. And give a hug to that Olga, would you? PLTR. Thank you, Mario. Appreciate it. All right now we are in a narrow state on PLTR. We are in position 2 to the upside. You're flirting here with the 5-minute 200, so keep that in mind. We'll go over that in a second and what that means. You got a 15-minute 200 right above you, so you got to be careful with that as well here on PLTR. As we pull this back to the old execution time frame, all right? So we got a 200 right here. Major support. You got a 200 up here. Major resistance. You got a big enough channel to trade in here. Above 130.58, you'll have room up to 132. As you approach 132, start wrapping it up. All right? Wrap it up here for the longs. Under 130.58, you have room down to 129. And then, of course, my beautiful traders, under 128.08, you have room down to 126. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk at all times, and trading is risky, but it gets a lot better once we teach you in the VIP how to do this. The Qs. All right, on the Qs, we are narrow. Position 2 on the Qs. We got room up to 614.50. That'll be your first stop of resistance. Then you got room up to 618 there on the Qs, okay? Under 606.99, you have room down to 605 and 604 on the Qs. As we start coming into this area right here, 605 and 604, that is support. You're welcome, DW. We could go have fun. We'll do AMD again. How's that? All right, AMD. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 on AMD. We have room up to 225. That'll be your first stop. And then 234 on AMD. Under 212.30, watch that hold number of 212. Then you got room down into this support right here of 204, 203 area on AMD. Isn't this so much fun, everybody? We get to trade every day. We're really good at it. I mean, what's better in life than this? Thank you, Papa Yoda, Rango Marquez, Harry. Thank you, my Harry. Zen, Jessica Pilok. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, LO. Oklo. All right, OKLO. Right now we are in. We're starting to get a little wide here. Neutral. So what do we not want to do, traders? On OKLO, what do we not want to do today? Well, at the open at least. We don't want to go long. So we need to find major resistance. All right, let's find that major resistance on OKLO. There it is. There it is. All right, hold on, my beauties. OKLO. Starting to get a little wide, but we're neutral. You got room up to $68. $68 and $70 on OKLO. Right here around 68, you got major resistance. You're welcome. Go have fun. Now go have fun, would you? $68, we got resistance. Under $63, you'll have room down to $62 on OKLO, and then $60 to the downside. You see the whip zone right here? Just not enough room underneath it. You don't want to trade in here. It's going to be a lot of whipping around in there. Get under 63, and then you have freedom. Okay? CRWV. Well, I'm choking on myself here. Let's do it. CRWV. Yes, we got roses. Keep tapping. We are at 128,000 taps. 200. Here we come. All right, we're in a neutral state on CRWV. We are in position 2 to the upside on good old CRWV WV. Got a lot of support here on the weave of core, so be careful. A lot of support, a lot of support. All right, CRWV. Neutral, you got room up to 103. First stop on CRWV is a 103, and then 107. but be careful. You're already in a neutral state, okay? You got to get back under 96.20, and then it gets dicey down here, all right? This is all major support between $94 and $92. Do not short into this support. This entire box can reject at any moment. So it's not worth trying to get a few cents down there, okay? Amazon for the courtesy of Kevin. Let's see what we got on Amazon. Thank you for those roses, my beauties. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Amazon. Yes, we are in position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. Position 2. We got some boxing gloves that have just come on the board, everybody. Some boxing gloves, some gold boxing gloves. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see on Amazon. All right, we are narrow. We got room up to 211. 211 will be your first stop, my beauties. Above 211 with a retest, we have room up to 220 here on Amazon. Now, back under the whip zone, back under 208, you got room down to 207. Under 207, my beauties, we have room down to 204. Amazon looks good. All right, it looks good to trade because we have these big, channels to trade in. All right. Hello, JD Megferio. Are you a new VIPer? Yes, it is. A new VIPer. Congratulations to you. Once the live is over, we'll get you all squared away. MU. I love when people make smart decisions. Don't you? I mean, if he puts in the hard work now, his trading struggles will be over. We are in a neutral state, bearish. We are in the whip zone currently here on MU. Whoa! Whoa! Holy moly! Such vulgar language. Jeez. All right, here we go. MU above 424.55. We have room up to 432 and 438 on MU. Doesn't look too good right now. Under 417.71, you have room down to 410.61 and then 398. Watch that $400 down here, okay? Right down here is major support between 400 and 398. This will be a major demand area for a reversal. I'm just letting you know that. Good morning, Jay Heat. Good morning to you, my friend. Google. I love a good Sam Smith, you know? I could not like Sam Smith. All right, above 312.68 on the Google-Rooney. We got room up to 324. 324 on Google. Back under 310.45, you have room down to 308 and 306 on Google. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Bro. The Qs. Don't bro me if you don't know me, all right? We are in on the Qs, narrow. We are in position 2, my beautiful traders. We got room up to 614.50. Anthony Hernandez, a new VIP member, another one. Congratulations to you. 614.50 and 618. Anthony, it's a no-brainer. Congratulations. Under 606.99, you have room down to 605. Who's that? Kidney! Boom! Let's go! Candy! Yes, Anthony. Love you, brother. Candy! W's in the chat for Candy. She never traded 2 years ago a day in her life. Never. And now she's a really, really good trader. Mario and Olga with the boxing gloves. Thank you. Dave92, thank you for your comment, Dave92. Thank you for the support. We love you. TEM. TEM. Stay with me. We are in a neutral state, bullish. We are in a bearish position too. So don't try to short this. What? But we have a gap down. Listen to me. Don't try to short it, okay? All right, TEM. Bullish neutral state, bearish position. Once you're narrow, you have room down to 55.50. 55.50. All right, on TEM. Back over 58.14. We got a nice little move here up to 60.50 on TEM. Hello, Trader Zoe. A little ES. You want a little ES? We'll give you a little ES. All right, right now on ES. Let's see what we got, my beauties. So let me ask you guys an important question. What got you all into trading? What made you become a trader? Just curious. Like, what made it happen? Like, you were just sitting there and say, I want to be a trader? What was like your clue that you like this? All right, ES, be careful here. We're starting to get a little wide. We're neutral right now. Above 6929.50, you have room up to 69.67. All right. Under 69.16 to the downside, 69.16.50, you have room down to 69.10 and 68.84.75. So 6885. More money and freedom. One of the biggest. Pandemic. Oh, yeah. Okay. T-Wall. Yeah, that was a big one for a lot of people. Yep. What else, everybody? TikTok. Wanting the money to work for you. Financial independence. Now, remember, my beautiful traders, for all this to work, you got to know what you're doing. All right? It's not going to do it on its own. You got to know. You got to be trained on this. I will train you. So making this work for you, money work for you, will happen. All right? Hopefully. It's not guaranteed. But you got to be trained. Don't guess. Don't be scrolling YouTube and just watching videos. It ain't going to work. Okay? Google. All right, Google, we are in a neutral state. You got to get back over 312.68, my beauties. Back over 312.68 and got to retest it for a move up to 324.44 here on Google. Under 310.45, you have room down to 308 and 306. Thank you very much. I didn't even know you could actually learn from someone who actually knew. Grateful. Oh, thank you, Sue. Love you so much. I'm so glad you came across us and found us. You are a good human, Sue Felicia, and I'm really happy you are a part of our community. KOLD. See what we got. KOLD. We are in a neutral bullish state. We are in a bearish position to the downside here on KOLD. All right, as we pull this back to the old execution time frame, back over $24. You got to get over the base here. You'll have room up to $27. KOLD makes some good moves, but you got to time it right, all right? You also have room back down to $22.50 and $22. But I don't want you shorting this until you get into a narrow state, and then you can look at those levels, my beauties. Do I have to follow you to get you to look at MANK and D? How about this? We'll just block you, and that'll be the end of you. Okay? Bye-bye. Spotify. We are in a narrow state here on Spotify. We are in the whip zone on Spotify this morning. Yes, it is. All right. Spotify, as we pull this back narrow above 466.50, you have room up to 472 and 474. What do we call this level right here, my beautiful traders? This is major resistance right up here. Don't say, well, I got another dollar worth of room. Not with this ATR. All right. So you have, once you start approaching 472, get out of Dodge if you have a winner. Back over 474 with a retest, you will have room up to 484 on Spotify, okay? Back under 460.50, you have room down to 453. Mark that down. GC? Are you tapping over there, Ange? I'm going to look after this. All right, GC. We are in a narrow state on GC. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got. Bum, 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 bum. All right, GC, as we pull this back over 52.11, you'll have room up to 52.31. Mark that down, all right? Back under 51.96.20. You'll have room back down to 51.73. It's a nice little channel you got here on a GC, the Golderoonies. Good morning, John. Muhammad. Thank you for the follow, Muhammad. How are you? Mr. Dave, Mario, and Olga. Pop-Pop. How are you, my Pop-Pop? Michael Hart, Stryker, Christopher, Bill Boyle. Thank you so much. Snowflake, Abdul, just go to New York and you'll have plenty of snowflakes to look at. All right? Plenty of snow out there in New York. I mean, they got what, 28 inches? 25 inches or something? NQ above 25, 153.25. You have room up to 25, 216 on NQ. You want to get back under 25, 065.75, and you'll have room down to 24, 932.50. You're welcome, Ange. Alberta, yeah, I bet. I know, Abdul. I know. Let's do Snowflake. I wanted to see how your sense of humor was before, that was a test, Abdul, and you passed the test. You passed it. We're in that arrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on a snow. As we pull this back, my beauties, so let's see what we got is. All right, snow for my Abdul. Well, Abdul, we got a little problem to the upside here. We have resistance up here right around 153, 154 area on snow. So you don't want to go long into that. It won't end well. I'll get above 164, Abdul, with a retest, and then you'll have room up to 173, my brother. All right? Under 160, under this whole number with a retest, you got room down to 155 on snow. Let's go, Abdul. Best of luck to you, my man. What setting are you using for TradingView, Liam? There's a lot of settings. What specific setting are we referring to? Let's finish off these last boxing gloves. What do you think? We are at 180,000 likes. Yes, it is. Tesla. You're welcome, Vince. I'm here for you guys, man. I want you to win. I want you to win. I care about you guys. I know what it feels like to struggle as a trader. It's the worst thing in the world. You know why it's the worst thing in the world? Because it's so hard to do. The emotions make you go insane. My emotions were all over the place. Now I can't believe how calm I am. Trading will eventually make you very calm. So you just got to go through it, okay? Right now, we are in a neutral state here on Tesla, position 1. You got room up to 423 on Tesla. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. It's for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. Under 405.65, under the whip zone, you have room down to 404. But don't trade in this channel. It's too tight, okay? Get under 403.82. You'll have room down to $400. Hot in Australia. We got a lot of people in our VIP from Australia, Ange. ANG. I know you are now. But we got... one or two others from Australia. So God bless you, my friend. God bless you. Wizard of the day? Who's that? We don't have a wizard today. We don't have a wizard today, my beauties. Thank you, Sue Felicia. Sierra. Coin. Let's see. Coin, you're in a neutral state. Yeah, you want coin to go, go, go. Yep. You want to get up here to around 175. And then you want to hammer that thing possibly back to the downside. All right. Just watch it. Just now, traders, when it gets up here, we don't say this. Okay. Look, let me show you something. At the open, it starts moving up. 175. I'm shorting. No. You need an event. You need an event. You got to enter on the right market cycle still. Just because you reach the level doesn't mean you automatically start shorting it. Don't do that, okay, my goo-goos and gagas? And we'll teach you all about that beautiful market cycle. But right now, traders, remember, your 50% retracement level currently is right here at 170. No, I'm sorry, 166. 166 is currently your 50%. All right? Bitcoin's aid, you got it. We'll do a little BTC on the old Bitteroonie. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull this back first. On good old Bitcoin. Look at this roller coaster ride. All right, Bitcoin. Whoa, we're in a wide state. Do not look that way on Bitcoin. All right? Do not look that way, my beauties. Please, for the love of God, you're not looking that way. Do not go long. You're in a wide state. I just saved you, Zaid. All right? I just saved you. All right, let's see what we got. Bam. Bam. All right, here we go on Bit of the Coin. Above 66,680, you do got room up to 68,692, but don't go that way. All right? You want to get under 65,230, and you have room down to 64,597 and 62,631. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you all. Glamorous. We got 20 more boxing gloves. Can we finish those boxing gloves off? We're at 197,000 taps. Yes, it is. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go. 2 days in a row. Keep the streak alive. AMD. Let's see what we got. Something about music. It just gets into the soul. You know what I mean? All right, right here. I ate Taco Bell a couple weeks ago. And let's just say, my beautiful traders, me and the porcelain throne had a date. Above 250, 215, we got room up to 225. 225 on AMD. Back under 212, get under the whole number. Don't trade into the whole number, get under it. And then you have room down into this support area of 203, 204 area. There was a lot of this going on after that Taco. Whoa! My wife was like, what the hell was that? What was that? I didn't tell her I ate Taco Bell, though. She would go nuts on me. But she heard this. Oh, did you have Taco Bell? Could you tell? You could tell? 205,000! Keep going, my beauties. Keep going to the moon. Thank you, Glory. Thank you, Zen and Glory and Sue. The bidet, yes. So I have a major announcement to make. I figured out the bidet angle. You have to sit a little bit up more on the bidet, not back. You got to sit up more. VOSS, yeah. What's up, LJB? You got to sit up more. Don't let ChatGPT fool you. It was wrong. Sit up more, I'm telling you. You sit up more and you bend forward. And then, boom, right in there. All right, let's go. Took me about a good month to figure that out. Now I walk into the bathroom like this, everybody. Oh, I'm coming for you, bidet. Oh, I've conquered you. Woo! Yes. All right, here we go. Mr. D. Glory Free Trade, Zed Method, Christopher, Bill Boyle, Sierra, Sue Felicia, Life Wonders, Midwest, John, Mr. Dave, Mario, and Olga. Pop Up, Michael Hart, Striker, Candy, she's sweet as pie, Rachel T, Mike V, Jules, Zed Method, Jay Gilbert, Life Wonders, Suzette, oh Suzette, Papa Yoda, Rango Marquez, we got a Harry in here now, Jessica Pylock, Adorable Dead, Michelle, Mabel, Zen, Bill Boyle, Jules, hello beautiful, Jade the beautiful, Striker, Rachel T, Grey Ghost, I thought that said Grey Goose, Daniela Yulina, Kay Braden, safe travels my beautiful, Bill Boyle, Sierra, Eduardo, Only Dan in the UK, Mike S, Michelle J. Gilbert, Shelley Stringer, Vega Vague, there he is. Mr. Charles, my man. J.L. Haba, Paulo, Striker, Mike V. Jason, Yulina, Just Divine, Powder, Che Beck, Rasman World, Hammer, thank you. Look at all these. JDM. Look at all these beautiful people. Look at this. Holy moly. Marcus. They keep going. Stevie B. Andrew the Believer. User 14670194321. Thank you all so much for those beautiful donations. We love you. We want to help you. We will help you. The VIP is open. Let's go, everybody. Have a great trading day. Be patient. Don't trade as soon as you hear the bell go off. You're just going to lose, all right? Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today. VIP, we'll see you in the chat here in about 2 minutes. I love you guys. Have a great day, everybody. 223,000 likes. Yes! Thank you, Dr. Elijah. Yes, this is my only account, folks. Please block and report the fake accounts over and over.